How's it flying, guys? Lance Hawk30 here, and welcome to another Jontron reaction, finally. And I know that I am skipping forward by a couple of videos. I didn't record the last two videos he released. But these last few videos have come out within... This is the third video within a month. That's been a while since John's put out anything that close together. So I'm kind of interested to see the quality of these. But this is Titanic 2. This is officially the third video relating to anything involving the Titanic that John has made. Okay, this is a first for his channel, if I'm not mistaken, at least. You know, he did Flex Seal 2, the Flexiting, which was the first Jontron reaction that Jontron video that I recorded a reaction for. And this is officially the third Titanic-related video. The first one was about Titanic, which was a Chinese bootleg game. The second was Titanic, The Legend Goes On, which is about an animated Titanic cartoon with anthropomorphic animals and a rapping dog for some reason. So, I don't know what to expect out of this, but I'm just gonna kind of go into it. All I know is who the sponsor is, just because he put the sponsor info in the video description, but not anything to describe the video. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this, and I don't know if I will be able to get the other two Jontron videos that I skipped done before I go on my vacation, but I will get to them, don't worry. So, anyways, without further ado, link to the original will be in the description. Please make sure that you've seen it before you watch my reaction to it. And with that out of the way, let us go ahead and go.
I have an announcement. The time has finally come. I've been officially drafted to the front lines of battle thanks to you and RWBY Shadow Legends. Regards to my loved ones. The verdict is out and the truth unveiled. You all made your voice heard, and we heard it. The champion that'll be receiving the Jontron-themed skin is the mighty, the valiant Stagnite. Introducing Gilded Glider.
Hey,
yes, it's true.
Jacques.
I had the honor of collaborating with the brilliant minds at RWBY to deliver a custom skin for all of you that just oozes with that Jontron charm. Look at those marvelous, iconic JT cogs with embossed lettering. The Radiant Phoenix Jacques making an appearance there.
Hello,
on the shield,
Jacques.
the feather plume and the particle effects on the helmet and halberd. Anatomically accurate green cheek conure wings there on the cape. I seriously can't get over that part. How unique is that? You're not going to get that anywhere else.
That actually is pretty cool that they would go that far.
Are. And frankly, they're not really as good in battle as like an eagle or a hawk, but they are cuter.
Hey!
Oh wait, you mean to tell me it gets even better? Well, the skin is completely free! If you're new to RWBY or thinking about giving it a shot, download the game using the link in my description and simply use the promo code on screen here. Just wang that bad boy in and you'll be in possession
probably
of
be
both
the
Stagnite champion and
first
my
thing
custom
that
skin.
would legitimately make me go, huh, should I, just because of the specialness? But
you'll also get a chance
probably
to snatch
not.
up both my skin and Stagnite through special in-game tournaments starting August 7th. So,
but
keep your
anyways,
eyes peeled. And seriously, a massive thank you to RWBY for letting me be a part of something so awesome and supporting my ability to make videos for you guys throughout all these years.
All right, there we go.
Of course, a thank you to all of you
maybe
who
I'll
voted
be able to hear
this
myself talk a little bit more.
Gilded Gliders, to arms!
Yeah!
Hello. Today I'm here to talk to you about something that affects thousands of Americans one time. And what, this? I didn't even see this. I didn't even know this was here. What, you think I'm trying to cash in on that renewed international interest in submarines? You think I'm trying to dip into that sweet, sweet, timely June 22nd Google Trends spike?
Ooh.
Disgusting. That's really what you think of me? I would never do that. I'm here for the disaster tangentially related to that one, the Titanic, the boat that sank.
Yeah.
Here comes a new challenger.
Yep, another one.
I'm trying to right this ship, but those icebergs just keep on a-coming. That's right, I'm making yet another video about the Titanic.
Yep.
How is it even possible? And God knows, at this point, you know, it might not even be the last one. Also, I definitely wasn't already planning this video 5 months ago before a certain international incident occurred and captured the global imagination. You know, couldn't be me. You know, rushing this video forward in production to capitalize on a trend and still being late, so it's not even trending anymore. I'm a man of principles.
Whatever.
Anyways, look at this. Check this out. Tell me, what do an Australian mega mogul and a cruise liner have to do with each other in the year of our Lord 2023? If you said sequel to the Titanic, literally called Titanic 2,
Oh yeah, I remember
You'd be
hearing about
suspicious of
that.
good
That
guesser,
was a
but
bad.
also, unfortunately, correct. Oh, I'm making that up? You're calling me a liar? Well, why don't you tell that to Clive, National Living Treasure Palmer, the man of the hour and the brains behind the operation to resurrect the doomed vessel. By the way, I'm being serious. That is officially his title. He's one of 100 people to have the designation of National Living Treasure in Australia. Oh, and by the way, I should mention, he's the only one on the list where it specifies specifically placed on list after his staff were instructed to vote for him. So. We're in for a good one. If you've never heard of Clive Palmer, just know he's a force to be reckoned with, okay? He's an Australian billionaire, industrial magnate, and politically outspoken citizen. Just for some reference on the kind of guy we're talking about here, he has a real-life dinosaur park and $3 billion Australian dollars, which I presume still converts to a decent amount of real-world money. If there's anyone that can bring back this boat, it's him. And mainly because I think he's the only one who wants to do it. He's even gone so far as trying to hype up public interest to complete the project, releasing PR videos such as the official Titanic 2 promo video. Awesome.
We're gonna be talking about those
showcasing
videos,
his vision
aren't we?
of how he would faithfully recreate the ship in all its glory. But my favorite part of this video is just how he goes up to a bunch of random people on the street and he's like, "What do you think of this idea?" And they're just completely confused in a realistic way.
Another replica of that's going to cost them a lot of money, isn't it?
I think it's interesting. Are they planning to sell it or just use it as a museum?
Is it for art or for use?
Yeah, if I got the answer, oh, it's planning on being used. We're going to sell it the same route. The same route? Bitch, the same route? Are you going to put the same amount of lifeboats on it just in case?
Or for
Full size.
Are they actually going to sail it, or is it just... Huh.
Titanic 2? I'm on crack and even I think that's whack. Anyway, empty your pockets. Right now, everything. Yeah, I'm serious. But how could such a task be accomplished, you might ask? Well, thanks to investigative journalist Ray Martin, 60 Minutes Australia provides us the answer, as well as an all-access
this should be a
pass behind
treat.
the man, the myth, the National Living Treasure. Let's find out together.
Mention the name Clive Palmer, and everything that comes to mind is big. Big money, big ideas, big opinions.
Now, right off the bat, that's sus. I feel like you're being a bit cheeky. Well, down here in the description, they made sure to put big in all capitals, so... I'm sure that was just, that was just caps lock was on. That's all it was.
One of Australia's richest men, he's also one of the most outspoken. But what he loves even more than a good stoush is a grand idea.
Stoush?
A stoush? We're gonna have to get a price check on that.
Hold on.
Stoush, Australian slang. Okay, a fight or brawl. So he likes to rumble and tumble. Okay, that's our man Clive.
You see, he's
your
building an
dukes up.
updated, near-perfect replica of the legendary luxury cruise liner that sank 100 years ago. Clive doesn't know what it'll cost, and in typical Clive style, he doesn't seem to care.
Well, I mean, you know, that's
Okay,
fair.
then.
He's got the entrepreneurial spirit. Sky's the limit, or should we say, ocean floor is the limit. Either way, let's hear it.
Building a new Titanic may be the boldest of Clive Palmer's crazy ideas. Maybe. How about a life-size T-Rex?
Oh, would you look at that? He's perfectly qualified. He's already resurrected the bones of one, cataclysmic event. And the movie where they do that thing also ends completely fine. So as far as I'm concerned, we're 2 for 2.
Can I actually just ask you a question? A famous Queenslander once said, please explain.
Fair question. I get where you're coming from, but that's a dinosaur?
Yeah.
That's a dinosaur. Dino right here. This is a dinosaur, sir. That's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's a stegosaurus.
Where's the nostalgia critic? I'm a motherfucking T-Rex song.
Andrew, give me a cool one so I look cool to the audience. Parasaurolophus. Give me one more so they can be friends. Megalosaurus.
Ooh, it's so
He picked up this
kawaii.
struggling 5-star resort for an absolute song. He changed its name to the Palmer Coolum Resort and then sacked 3/4 of the staff.
As you can see, such fantastic food. You can tell by the font and the yellow sign there. Actually, the font's on purpose, but the sign ain't supposed to be yellow.
The people who owned it, I think, were going to close it down because it was losing $15 to $20 million a year.
Now, easily, it's only losing $3 million a year, unless you count the maintenance costs of the mechanical dinosaur, in which case it's losing about $15 to $20 a year. But it's cooler now.
I guess I would like to describe him as an ordinary person, but he's probably not anything but ordinary.
So here he is with his wife now. I guess they're like interviewing him at his house, but why does he look like he's like a little schoolboy sitting next to his wife there like that?
Oh,
Anything
okay
but
then.
yeah. Well, I think I would, Ray. I don't know what all the fuss is about, really. Well, if you come down here, Ray, you'll see all our photos.
It's the first time this very private couple has opened up their inner sanctum.
There's a President Tahiti and Billy Clinton over there, right?
Okay.
Damn, he's just straight up on Billy terms with President Clinton. That's some serious stuff.
Do you find him as sexy as your husband?
Oh, no, I find my husband very sexy.
Nailed it. 10 out of 10. Ray, we gotta talk. That was a bit out of pocket. He literally just asked the man's wife right in front of him if she'd rather do the dirty with Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Like...
It's just messed up for real. Listen, I'm just asking the hard questions. Fuck, marry, or kill. Jimmy Carter. Clive, please. Just let me finish. Grover Cleveland. Oh, that's not quite correct.
What did you pay for this?
Ray, this isn't working how you think it is. She's not laughing with you. You know, she's looking for routes of escape. You've put her in fight or flight.
It's good to take you out here in your high heels.
Clive's taking his wife outside like, this guy, he's crossing the line, right? Like, I don't want to get this wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about this too hard, but he's being kind of fucked up, right? Do you think he'll ask me about the Titanic soon?
So you had no idea how wealthy he was when you first started dating him?
I guess it wasn't really relevant.
Yeah, I was more like focused on like the fact that like I loved and cared for him. But yeah, thinking back, yeah, I'm not sure if I knew.
Is that Anna? Is that your hair?
I used to be very blonde.
Used to be blonde, yeah.
Really?
That's gonna be you. Front page. That looks bad for you. You're screwed. I genuinely can't believe you gave this up at your own free will.
Born in Bulgaria, Anna has degrees in law and accountancy.
Which unfortunately rules out her being an Eastern European mail-order bride. But the good news, she could still be a hit woman. More to levy.
Woo!
Turbocharged Clive
Mercedes
has shown there are no toys that he can't buy.
You think you're special? You're not. You're not. I get Dobby, dude. I might need to take a loan out on this one to get it, but that's fine. I can get it. It's easy. That's mine. I can get that.
Where's the My Little Pony figurines?
That genuinely scared me. Thought that was a real spider for a second. That's way too realistic.
Okay then.
Good morning, Mr. Connor. Good morning. Thanks. People discriminate against me every day by saying I'm a fat bastard or whatever, right? And you read
Fat
that
rich
to me.
bastard.
Oh, nice one, Ray. Nailed him. That's why you're on 60 Minutes Australia. Up top. Or should I say down under?
But they don't ask me to talk, because they don't even know who I am.
Everyone says, get out of the way, Sphere Boy. But no one asks, why are you in the way, Sphere Boy?
This is the first class entrance, and that's the
thinking.
door, and of course all this will be air conditioned.
Air conditioned,
Clive's
good.
ship of dreams, Titanic 2, will be built in China, starting in June of this year, and setting sail in 2016.
In China. It's gonna fall apart even faster.
Supposed to have set sail in 2016. Guess they really missed the bus. By the way, I love how it's implied from these videos that not only does he want to recreate the Titanic itself, but he wants to recreate the time period. Like, even if people did theoretically book this in the future, be honest, what are the chances it wouldn't just devolve into absolute depravity? People twerking to trap music on the front deck swimming pool, crowding around shirtless, chugging natty lights? What are the chances that's not exactly what would happen? Okay, you're not getting this. This is what you're getting. I'm afraid that whole thing, that went down with the Titanic, and she ain't coming back up.
Damn.
Plotting the original course from Southampton to New York.
This is about recreating the experience of Titanic 1.
You gotta pitch it a different way. You can't just say you're recreating the experience shot for shot of the Titanic 1. That's great. No, I'm all for authenticity. But sometimes you go to a Chinese restaurant, you just want some Kung Pao chicken, some General Tso's. You don't need the pork blood soup, the scorpion on the stick. So maybe, you can make a Tex-Mex version of the boat's course there. Maybe just a loop right around the whole iceberg episode.
Yeah, you might wanna.
Dreams are about making money.
We'll make a lot of money, but hopefully that's a byproduct. You see, you never should worry about how much money you make. You should always worry about
getting it to shore. I completely agree, Clive.
Yeah, that's a big concern.
doing it for the right reasons and doing a good job.
Close enough for now. Yeah, we'll get there.
If Clive Palmer manages to pull off this monumental...
You may want to have another ship on standby that's just there to pick up whoever falls out of the water. Just a thought. or 2 ships. It's just a thought. Cover your bases. We don't want no deaths this time.
Titanic 2 folly of his, and many people doubt that he will, that his brand new ocean liner will finish up here at the famous Pier 54.
Ray, calm down, Jesus. What did Mr. Palmer do to you, man? Is this personal? Give him a chance. You're 60 Minutes. You can at least try to be objective. If this asshole ever gets his shit together, I mean, that's where it'll be. That's where it'll show up. I had to, for the sake of accuracy, I had to fly all the way out here and point at that. But we all know it's not going to happen. And by the way, Clive, whatever this is, so they put some kind of caterpillar here now. I don't know. That wasn't here 10 years ago, but on the way, you're going to have to dodge that.
Okay.
I love Australian people.
I love it. He's a great guy. God bless him. God bless him.
Well, you can
like that once, right? It's all gone now.
Is that right?
Yeah, listen, let's get back to the armored vehicle. I don't really like the way Elmo and Batman are eyeing me up right now. Is that...
Okay, there, on Times Square. Okay, then that's interesting.
Is this normal? That normal here? They do that? Yeah, let's go back to the car.
Yeah,
This
it's New York,
quintessential
sadly.
Queenslander
The
says
car's
he's
a good
making
idea.
so much money right now that he can't spend it all.
It's not about money, Ray. I keep trying to convince you.
Dude, it's so cringy. In almost every scene, like for real, he just keeps mentioning money. And then Clive's like, it's not about the money, dude.
Is it about dreams or about making money? Is money a motivation? Not really, not at all. Was it ever?
Never.
When you were broke? Were you driven by ego?
I don't have an ego.
By the way, it seems pretty clear at this point that he's trying to do like a hit piece on Clive here, but it's just completely backfiring on him. He's just making himself look so bad. And like multiple times in this spot, he's just gone way beyond what's even
a little unprofessional there.
So towards the end of the documentary here, they end up going to this big gala event that Clive has thrown, and I'm not really sure what it is they're celebrating, because as far as I remember, the boat's barely even ink on paper yet. But,
When Titanic 2 sails into New York, you'll be able to say that you were here tonight when it all began.
But what you will not have is plausible deniability. That is gone. You're on all 12 of my cameras right now, live.
Yeah, okay, everybody, as you board, you are all, this is required, you are all signing an NDA. Like, if anything happens, it is not my fault. And if anything happens, you ain't saying shit.
He wants to convince all the non-believers that they should all jump on board the Palmer Love Boat.
This contingent looks a bit skeptical. They don't look too pleased. They're like, the conga line? We're doing the conga line? The boat's not even on the water. What'd they say this is for again?
Clive may be our wealthiest man. Even if to 18-year-old daughter Emily... Does he embarrass you sometimes?
Every day.
Oh my God! This fucking guy! So, do you regret being born to your father? Tell me, does it bother you that you share this man's DNA? Into the mic, please, if you don't mind. Right there.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
Is this, or is he just getting worse as you get older?
Now stick with me here, this is important. Which one of these obviously better dad candidates would you have preferred was your dad? Yeah, into the lapel mic? You're doing great, just right here.
I think getting lost, I would say.
Yeah, I like my dad. Yeah, I like my dad. Thanks. Who are you? Yeah, no. Yeah, I like my dad. Yeah. So anyways, as this whole thing draws to an end, Clive and Ray sit down for one last heart-to-heart. And Clive has some words of inspiration for us all.
My mother said to me at a very early age, she said, Clive, well, life will tell you what you can't do. It's best for you to find out what you can do. And that's what I've been doing. So far, I haven't found out what I can't do, Ray.
And then immediately after this, he found out he couldn't do Titanic 2 and it's still not done. And then China tried and couldn't do it either, and it's in a scrapyard. So, what do we learn today, kids? Maybe it's time we finally put this boat to rest.
I guess you could say that dream has sunk.
Permanently. Because nothing good has ever come from rustling around in its graveyard. Sorry, what'd you say? Titanic 666 is streaming right now on Tubi Originals? Oh, this boat will never die. Keep it coming. Oh, I love it. Feed me the slop. Now that's not the kind of thing you want to see rocking up on your doorstep if you're a citizen of an Axis country, eh?
What is that? I don't think I've seen that
Knock,
before.
knock. It's the U.S. government. We brought the ghost ship. I don't know what it's for, but it's not good for you.
It looks cool, whatever it is. Whatever it is, it looks cool. Okay. So that was his third Titanic video. Okay, I'm getting messages. That was his third Titanic video. But that reminds me of a little thing, John. Can we please... This was a fun video, by the way, before I continue. But, can we eventually get another game or movie related video? Please? There's plenty of dumb movies out there nowadays that you could roast. You know, just plenty of dumb TV shows. You could do Velocipaster. That's one. That's one is one of those so bad it's goods. At least I've heard it's so bad it's good. It is ridiculous all around. But you could make a video on that. It'd get a lot of views. Please. Please. I think it'd be really good. I'm gonna stop begging now. Just it's getting hot, and I don't want to be blowing the fan into the microphone so that you guys can't hear me. And there's a little speck. There was a speck on that thing. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna unwrap this up. But this was an interesting video. Yeah, I had heard about Titanic too, but I didn't know that it had been put on freeze. I didn't know that it had ceased operation. But anyways, this was interesting. John's third Titanic related video, everybody. Give it up for the man. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed. Comment what your favorite part of this video was. Subscribe if you're new and tap the bell to get notified whenever I upload a video so you don't miss any reactions, gameplay, or otherwise from me. Also, go check out my Discord. Link is also in the description. Come join. We will talk, post memes, songs, videos, artwork. You can even self-promote your own stuff and just have some fun. And I do have a Patreon in case you guys feel like showing some extra support. This has been Lance Block 30 signing off.